Jaws just came out in theaters again this weekend for its 3D and IMAX re-release, and I am going in both. I went to the 3D last night, and when the ticket prices are actually cheaper, I'm gonna go on Saturday and go watch an IMAX because the tickets are dropping to $3 at one of my theaters. So if I go on Saturday, I can get two IMAX tickets for like $10. Pretty good deal, uh, especially if you know how much IMAX tickets fucking cost. But yeah, this is an amazing movie, and you know what was funny is I actually went with one of my coworkers. We went to go watch this in 3D. I invited her. She'd never seen the movie before, so this was a kind of a cool experience because I was seeing a movie I'd already seen before, but I was sharing it with someone who hadn't, and it's a classic. It's a great movie, and she loved it. But I was also seeing it in 3D, which is a new experience. And I gotta say, the 3D was actually really good. Like it was actually pretty good, and it didn't like make the movie a ton better, but it still looked good. Because this movie was never meant to be in 3D. It wasn't gonna make this movie like a shit ton better. Like Avatar is a really awesome 3D experience, but that's because it was made to be in 3D. This movie was not made to be in 3D, so there you go on that. But this was a really good, solid experience watching this movie this way. So if you're gonna go out to the movies this weekend, honestly, I did a little review for the Spider-Man No Way Home extended cut. Skip that shit. Go watch Jaws. This is fantastic. This movie is amazing. Uh, just from every angle of it. This movie is directed to perfection. So I think a lot of people who are younger might watch a film like this and say it's boring compared to the shark movies we have now because and even Steven Spielberg while he was making this movie probably would have had more shark action in the movie, but his shark was malfunctioning. The animatronic they were using, they had a lot of issues shooting on the water and stuff, so they had to improvise and add new stuff. But all that new stuff that they added really helped the characters of this movie, and they grew to be quite a bit stronger. So that when Quint dies, it's one of the worst scenes in the movie because it's a gruesome death, and I don't mind that that character dies, but there's just no sadness felt when that character dies, which is weird because you love that character. But that's the biggest flaw with the movie, and I think that scene shows what this movie would have been like if there had been more shark attacks and like things with the shark. It would have been like that. Would have been like that death scene, just a lot of that, and it wouldn't have been like that great of a movie. This movie's great because of how well it builds tension and excitement without you seeing the shark, and how great these characters are. I love Matt Hooper and Chief Brody um, and Quint. They're all great characters. They're incredibly well written. You love the scene where they're showing off their scars, singing in the boat. It's such a great moment in the movie. Quint opens up about his past and involving like Hiroshima and their mission and stuff like that. That was interesting. Um, these are all great moments in this movie. This movie's directed the shit out of. I mean, one of the best scenes is when that kid dies at the beginning of the movie, and Chief Brody is literally just sitting in this chair, and people are trying to get his attention. They're trying to talk to him. They're trying to, and he's just like you can see him just peeking over, trying to see what's going on in the water, and you constantly see these things that might be shark, and you're like just as scared as he is. And then when that kid dies, and it zooms out, and he's like, oh, that's just it's such a great way of building tension that it just really works. It's a beautifully directed movie. The score to this movie is iconic. Obviously, it's John Williams doing his John Williams thing. This movie's just beautifully shot. It's just got amazing cinematography. It's just a great movie. It's one of the best movies of all time. And yeah, I just wanted to review it for you guys. Uh, because I think it's important you guys all go see it this weekend and support your local movie theater, especially on National Cinema Day where they're dropping all the ticket prices. This is an amazing film, and it's worth seeing in 3D. I'm gonna go test out IMAX. Probably won't do a video talking about IMAX just because like I've already talked about the movie. So thanks for talking, thanks for listening. I cannot speak today. You guys all have a good day, and I'll see you guys next time.